Configuration management database. It contains a lot of CIs, lot of assets. One of the configuration item is certificate lifecycle management. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Now Experts Time channel. In this channel we have a various topics to discuss. So when you have a time, you just refer those videos. May that will help you in your business landscape. In today's session, certificate lifecycle management. Uh, in certificate lifecycle management, what are all the things are there? How it is important in configuration management database, and what is the things we need to mainly focus? Those are all the topics we are going to discuss in this session. So first thing is we need to understand the architecture. Uh, in this architecture, I have selected two systems. One is Microsoft EDCS and another one is a DigiCert. So these two items, how it is important in your certificate lifecycle management, that's what we are going to talk in this architecture diagram. So first, we need to understand the two classification here. Number one, how to do the certificate discovery. Number two, how to enable a integration to improve or enable request renewal and revoke certificate access. There are two classifications are there. What is difference between these two? We need to discuss this. First, certificate discovery. This is one of the out of box capability. So everyone knows how to enable the discovery part. So similar type of actions we are going to perform in this certificate discovery. Only the major changes, the discovery type. The discovery type, it should be a certificate, and you need to select the discovery type based on that. Is it a URL based discovery or IP based discovery, like that? So to enable this certificate discovery, so the point number one, we are talking only this blue color highlighted point. That blue color highlighted point, it is completely supporting to understand that certificate discovery. So if you want to do that discovery, means the first thing is the mid server. Mid server is a key portion in your discovery part. In certificate also, the mid server is pretty much important. So to enable this mid server, what are all the ports are required, what are all the firewalls needs to be enabled. So those things are important portion in this mid server part. So once this mid server is installed into the appropriate machine, then the discovery is going to kickstart. Next, you need to define the discovery schedule. In this discovery schedule, when I highlight uh, the discovery type, you need to select as a certificate or serverless. There are two things are there. Anyway, we are going to see those demos in our videos as well. Second thing is, once you selected the discovery type as a certificates, then is it a URL based discovery or IP or device based discovery? That information also we need to give it. So this item, it is tightly coupled item. Once it is done, you can run the discovery and see the flow into the ServiceNow CMDB portion. Most of the CIs are storing in one table. That table is called CMDB CI certificate table. So this is pretty straightforward certificate discovery portion. It's look like it's a similar like how you are defining IT device discovery. The similar type of view we are building into the certificate discovery as well. Next, I'm coming to this right side, left side. So right side, it is representing a certificate discovery. Left side, it is representing to request renewal and revoke the certificates with the help of ServiceNow. That is a second portion. So first thing is this request renewal revoke. If you want to access or if you want to create this setup in ServiceNow, you need to enable the plugin. So what is that plugin details? If you go to the next slide, here it is available. So in this plugin, actually there is a link I have highlighted in this document. So if you click this link, then it will show what is a plugin is required to enable this request, renewal and revoke. So once it is enabled, there is a approval routing policies are available, so that will help you to trigger that approval. Once this approval is done, then the integration will be enabled with your system. One good thing is, when you talk about the DigiCert, there is a connectors already available. Ready-made connectors are available. So only thing is, you need to configure that API key. If the API key is enabled, then based on the API key, the system will connected via connectors. ServiceNow and your DigiCert will be connected via connectors using a API key. This item that 1, 2, 2A, 2B, it's a straight flow. Only thing is the connector and the API key, if it is clear, then it will do. So once it is connected, you can do this request, renewal, revoke. How we are saying the approval is going here in ServiceNow side, similar way, once the request is initiated, first level approval is done, second level approval is done in ServiceNow, the similar type of approval it will go for your DigiCert time as well, DigiCert person as well. So if DigiCert person is approved, then there are three certificates will be generated. Those three certificates, it will be attached in your table called CMDB CI certificate. But only thing is, if the DigiCert person is approved that, then you will get it. Otherwise, you won't get it. So that's the major crux message here. Next thing is this one, Microsoft ADCS. Microsoft ADCS side, there is no connectors, so we need to build the integrations with the help of integration hub and the PowerShell capability. So when we talk about this integration hub, the PowerShell is one of the action item in the integration hub. You need to enable that plugin. Based on the plugin only, you can connect the system. So this area, it requires some effort to build that flow or build that action. So if it is done, then using a PowerShell command, your ServiceNow and Microsoft is integrating with help of these two items, PowerShell and Integration Hub. So I this is a little what is that little custom solution. It's not a straightforward solution like DigiCert. So remember one point. I'm just dividing a two portion. Discovery is a separate portion, and this integrations with respect to your request, renewal, and revoke scenario is a separate portion. So if this is clear, then you can easily enable this end-to-end certificate lifecycle management in your business landscape. Major focus areas, as per my hands-on experience, these are all the things is pretty much important. So plugin needs to be enabled. Next, mid-server installation with appropriate privileges are required. Port enablement is pretty much important because this port enablement is helping for your mid-server to run the patterns. Next, configurations. Important configurations means, specifically when I talk about this discovery certificate discovery portion, uh, some action we need to do. That some action means that URL based discovery or CA based discovery. There are two classifications are there. So when you do this, you need to call the pattern inside the discovery, scheduled discovery. In that pattern, there is a required parameters are available. You need to configure that required parameter. And next thing is URL based discovery. This item is important. That means you install the mid server in X machine, so that X machine should have a internet access. For example, DigiCert, we are talking digicert.com. So this digicert.com website can be accessible uh, through mid server in that system. So in that system, it should have a internet access. Otherwise, it won't work. Credentials to connect the systems. Definitely, we need a API key. For example, if you take a DigiCert, API key is important portion to handshake the two system. And basic authentication, mostly basic authentication we are not using in the business landscape. Either API key or OAuth authentication we are following. These authentications are helping for your Microsoft ADCS as well. Troubleshooting, some knowledge article also I highlighted here. For example, if it is connecting or not, how to use the ping command, how to use the telnet command, those informations are highlighted in this knowledge article. So this is pretty straightforward. If your understanding is clear, then you can easily solve it. But the end-to-end certificate lifecycle I have just classified as a two portions to understand so that it will help. I hope this session it helps you for high level understanding of certificate lifecycle management. Stay tuned and subscribe this channel to understand more topics from ServiceNow ecosystem. Wait for the next episode to see the demo in the certificate lifecycle management. Good day and goodbye. Thanks everyone.